Good rising. I don't know if y'all just waking up, but we are. And today we are doing a day in the life video. We are showing ourselves as locavores. Our journey with them being locavores. Try to be. We're gonna go to several places throughout the day and get access to various resources without going to a store. So follow our journey and we hope you enjoy.
So what's a locavore?
Oh yeah, a locavore. A locavore is like a play on words, carnivore, herbivore. Hey Puka. And it's like getting access to things locally. And it fundamentally just means like eating locally, but you can do it with a bunch of things, just like living locally. And there was actually a challenge with the Wesley Price Foundation recently that was like the 50% challenge, where it's challenging people to at least get 50% of their, I believe, food items locally.
Yeah, but if you think about, the idea of a consumer, anything you buy, you're consuming something. So, if we think about everything that we consume, his face.
What?
What are y'all doing?
It's so early. But I want to put my head up. I'm sorry, go ahead, Lara.
If you think about everything you buy as what you consume, and so everything that you consume coming from your local environment, so, Anyway, I think y'all get the point.
So, people, our locavore journey today as we hit up some spots, but don't go to a store. Say good rising, peoples. Good rising. He's like, phone.
What is that? Who's trapped in that little screen?
A voice calling from within our core.
What are we here for? We realize that our power lies
And how we live our lives.
and how we choose to show up.
So we choose to show up as rooted crowns. And this is our living prayer. Birth from the earth,
On a path to reclaim our name.
nature, ancestral medicine to heal our home. We sow this prayer in our bodies between many hands and upon our land.
In direct response to self-hate for scarce and ecological discordancy.
But it's simple for real. We plant food forests and concrete jungle.
Inspiring youth through the selfish struggle.
Nourishing our bodies as living proof.
Sharing all we do to amplify this truth.
Yeah, we documenting it all.
Bringing it to music and throw this call to personal life.
Yeah, we standing tall, rooted crowns. Let's rock with it, y'all.
Back at the spring. And we're with my father. Say hey, father. Hey, Baba Kareem. Baba Daddy. All right.
I don't even need a carrier right now. My hoodie's doing the trick.
All right. Here is the spring. Right off the road.
Yeah, we've come twice already, and both times there were Korean people here filling up like 20 containers this big, filling their car up. They had a hose. They linked a hose to the spring, filled all the bottles up in the car, and they were like, "Yeah, we're set for 4 months."
Yeah.
So like they know what's up. And then another time we came here and there was a lady who lives in the area, and she says her parents have been coming to this spring. Her parents' been coming to this spring. So this, taking their word, and we've been drinking this water the last couple months, and it's been really, really, really pure, really nice. We feel good.
Correction. I didn't take their word. I looked it up, and I went to the website, which we will link in the description, and just like looked at all the comments who have been drinking this for many years, and no one has had any issues. No one has gotten it tested actually, but well, it hasn't. I think somebody got tested for some things, but not everything. So I'm waiting to hear back from that. But people do seem to be fine. There you go. Free water from the mountain. Is this your first time ever getting water from a spring?
Not the first time.
Tell us about
You have stories, Baba, right?
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, we used to get them in Ohio, in Yellow Springs. Ohio, until I found out that there was a cow pasture above
Oh.
the place where the water was coming out. I said, "Ugh," that sort of killed me.
Yep. Good thing you're not dead.
But you said you never actually got a reaction.
No,
but
no.
The thought of it.
The thought of it was enough
Thought
for
of
me.
it was enough for you to stop drinking. Yeah.
You know. But that was, but I imagine there was still wonderful water.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Yellow Springs was named after the Yellow Springs that
Right.
emerged in that area. So that was certainly
Was there a lot of fresh water flowing fresh sweet waters?
in that area in particular.
One of the reasons that we want to get water from the spring, right? So like, first of all, it's free, right? Like, we just drive up off the road, don't have to really worry about much, and just pull up and you got some water. Everywhere isn't like this. Like, I know with Primal Edge Health, he has a spring near his like spot in Ecuador, but he has to hike a bit, and he likes it for that reason. And there's a lot of different ones in different ways of access depending on where you live. But then the second reason is because it doesn't have the chlorination and fluoridation and all that stuff that tap water has. So Baltimore especially is known like for having really bad tap water. We just found an article about it recently that was just upsetting. So yeah, you can handle a lot of that with filtration, but you never know if you're filtering everything. So this just takes that out completely. And then there's minerals in the spring water. I'm not exactly sure what's in this water, but there's definitely various minerals that you get. And then the fourth reason is because I'm just standing and talking while they work. The fourth reason is actually really interesting. I want to look more into it. It's from this book called The Four Phases of Water, and by I think his name is Pollock, Gary Pollock or something like that. And he's basically talking about how, of course we know about water, we know about vapor, we know about solid, ice, but there's this fourth phase of water. Have you heard about the fourth phase of water yet? There's this fourth phase of water called the extraction zone. When you put water next to a hydrophilic or water-loving material, it pushes away the particles, and there's this zone between the material and the water, in the particles, that's like clear, and like it automatically filters itself somehow. And it's the reason why lizards can run on the water. It's the reason why you drop droplets, it doesn't just instantly go in the water, but it rolls in the water and then goes in. It's this extraction zone that happens around bubbles, around materials, and all this other stuff. And that is supposedly be charged by light, have a different structure. I think it's H3O2. There we go. There's somebody else. I wonder if they're coming here. And yeah, it's just powerful water. So it supposedly is electrically, powerfully charged, healing water. I'm gonna look more into it, but that's another reason why, and it's in spring water especially for some reason.
And this is less than 20 minutes from the house.
Yeah, this is close, so it's easy for us. But
I guarantee you there's springs, within a half an hour where you live.
Maybe. I mean, it's not. I don't know. There's only one spring in Baltimore, so that I know of.
This is the only one?
Yep.
Oh,
It's the only
wow.
one. Yeah. All right, so let's head on out because we in the way of somebody else getting some water.
Well, I
And
also want to fill up my little bottle after he fills his.
all right, well, we ain't heading out yet, but you look cold, Dad.
I am cold.
You look at your shoulders. You like.
Are we gonna hike to the source of the spring or something?
Oh yeah, we're gonna hike to the source of spring. You don't have to.
It just comes right there.
Right. Last time we went, our battery died before we got
Cold day
to
to
the
get
source.
water.
It is a cold day to get water and to make a video.
Fresh,
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He just drove up, filled up a little tiny water bottle and
Tiny little
left.
thing.
That's different. Better dress this time too. Last time I had on heels.
Somebody rigged it up here.
Yeah. I thought it was over there, the puddle. Yep, there we go. Little stream.
The whole stream just coming out the mountain.
Yeah. Yep, so there we go. So it just comes on down, filters through all this material, and ends up infinitely pouring on the side of the road, ready for anybody who wants some fresh water. Alright. Alright, second stop. Let's see what we got.
We coming to a family friend's house. She got some, you know. What is she?
She was telling us about, from one of our other videos, we were talking about cloth diapering, which will be tagged here. She was telling us about hemp materials that she uses and like how she found this perfect combination of hemp and wool. So she said she wanted us to come and check some of the ones out that she had left over from her childbearing, baby nurturing years. So that's what we here to check out.
All right.
Reuse.
That's right. So many, like, that's the thing with mothers who, you know, had a couple kids, did the, you know, cloth diapering thing. Those cloth diapers are still good. So just connect with these mothers who are already doing it. And you don't have to spend any money going in if you prepare.
Yeah, community.
Oh, please.
Yeah. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to our loving friend Pam, who is a friend of the family's, who we just actually realized is like a neighbor to where we're staying, and so we just connected, and she shared with us her whole cloth diapering journey, which is gonna set us up for success for our future children. You know, this obviously with Pele, it's like we're learning as we go, and you know, she shared us like her experiences. She learned how she went, and you know, she got it down to a science, just like we're kind of narrowing things down. But there are certain materials we just didn't have, and we didn't even know to have, and we feel really confident, you know, next time around. And even like as we continue on with Pele, you know, his partying journey. Yeah, you know, it's just, we're so grateful. Thanks so much. And it's just awesome to be able to keep, you know, these materials going, you know, and you know, not have to purchase them, not have to, you know, throw anything away. It's just it you know, continues on. Yeah, thank you so much,
You're
Pam.
welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Pam's-
Camo.
Yeah, the camo. I'm so excited you're gonna be rocking that camo diaper.
I know.
Yo,
it's
check
so,
this out.
Yeah. And Pamela, you said you got most of this stuff as reused, right? Like it was all traded and stuff?
A lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of it or handmade.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Not
check
by me.
this out,
Yeah.
bro. He's gonna rock this.
We love the camo. Camo. All right. So let's head on now to our next stop. See what our next way of Locavore experiencing is.
Thanks so much, Pam. Found out that our next stop is actually in the neighborhood, and is where Pam gets her eggs and milk every week.
Every week, yeah. That's so awesome. How long have you been getting it from them, you said?
12 years.
12 years. That's
Wow.
amazing.
We just finding out this.
And like usually every spring they invite everybody out to the farm
Cool.
for the cows because the cows are off and they call them and they come back from the forest. And,
Check it out.
oh, spelt bread. It's like
Ooh.
What?
yeah, they're really into fermented products.
Mm-hmm.
Any of their like kimchi and sauerkraut is really good. Look at the color of this butter.
Yes.
That is butter?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Oh my
Really good
goodness.
butter.
And then
We got turkey legs from them.
I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, that was turkey. The bread looks nice though.
Yeah, we got some smoked
Spelt
turkey.
bread for sure.
Probably us. Aziz.
Potatoes.
Yeah, we got purple potatoes as well. We got purple ones. There's Aziz right here.
Oh, there you go. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, look at those. Their dinner's gonna be good tonight.
Yeah, excited. And then of course our milk. Yeah, we got a half gallon too. Does it matter which
Yeah.
one
Nope.
they have in it?
Wow, look at that.
Hey.
And I'm gonna return the eggs.
All right.
Well, the egg box.
Yo, this is so cool. Got purple sweet potatoes, some turkey drumsticks,
Raw milk.
milk, pasture raised turkey drumsticks, raw pasture raised.
On like the value
grass-fed
of raw
milk.
milk.
Alright, fourth stop. Back over here at 26th Street. Used to teach over here. Back when Insta was back here, but this is the fourth stop. Doing some more upcycling. My man Baba Changa over here. Put the word out. Any of y'all with babies or want to give gifts to other people with babies, there's mad stuff here, good quality, you know, toys, cribs, you know what it is. So let's check it out.
Another cloth.
Boom. How's it going there, babe?
Just found another cloth diaper.
Another cloth taper?
I think we're good on that.
Yeah, we can leave that for
Yeah.
somebody else. But anyway, y'all, so check it. This whole room right here, this is for the taking. So
Upcycling.
let's do it. Let's make sure this stuff don't go to waste,
Yeah.
or make sure the stuff of use doesn't go to waste. But you know, in exchange for taking care of it, we're just gonna organize it a little bit in here, put in an hour or two. And that's not for sale, or that's not for the taking. Don't touch that.
Yeah, because I was talking to a mother recently, and she was talking about how, like, being a mom or, like, having children is big business. They want you to consume, and then people end up just sending all the stuff to the landfill when the child runs out of it, grows out of it in a couple of weeks, couple of months. So I think it makes a lot of sense to, when you buy something, to make sure that it goes into another person's hands. And it makes sense as parents to be humble enough to receive things that have been used, because things should be used in this society, you know, if it's still functional. Like, half this stuff doesn't look like it's ever been worn. So yeah, this is legit. We're gonna go through it and see what we can find. Some little white boat booties. Probably
Cute.
not.
Alright, y'all.
Alright.
So we got a couple things, but you know, mostly, you know, we're here for the principle, you know, of upcycling and making sure this stuff doesn't go to waste, and you know, making sure we leave the space, you know,
better than we left it, you know. Community. When you connecting with your local community, it's different than when you just go into a store buying online. You want to nurture relationships. So, you know, we, in exchange for looking through stuff, we cleaned up the stuff a little bit more. And it's just like, really one of the values of doing Locavore shopping is that you enrich in your community, you know, and you start to establish more and more what you can offer and what you can receive, and reciprocal relationships that can nurture the community and make it more resilient, more strong.
that's right. So here, babe, take the diaper bag off the table. So we cleared this area. There's all, you know, for those interested in coming to the space and checking it out, there's tons of clothes both underneath the table and on the other side of the table. You know, you can just take a bag, dump it on the table, go through it. If you find anything, it's yours. If not, put the clothes back in the bag, try again, the different bag. All along the wall here, and different toys. There's a whole bed, like a baby bed or a child bed, stroller, bicycles of all different sizes. You know, there's car seats. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here that you know, could still be put to use. So don't sleep on it. And once again, give thanks to Changa, Baba Changa and Yango.
Yeah. Gratitude.
Over here on 26th Street. So yeah, if you're interested in checking the space out, checking, you know, see if there's anything of use for you or any gifts you might want to find.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We'll connect you.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's show them what we got real quick.
Yeah, so we just got, you know, we was looking for a sunshade. Matter of fact, we bought one on Amazon and we ended up sending it back because it was like stupid. It was like a net that you put over a door. We was like, oh, we gotta get another sunshade for Pele. So we found one.
Yeah, let's say it's like one that you stick on a window.
Yeah, you can like adjust it to fit, which I like, you know. And then we got another potty. We had two already, but this one's bigger, so as he gets older, he can sit on it a little more easily. It's wider and stuff like that. And we just got some training I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Come on.
We got some eco-friendly training pants when he's older.
They're made out of like bamboo and
organic cotton and polyester, but whatever.
yeah.
And then we got like what? Oh, and then
just pick them up. Show them. So like little trainers, little kind of like
they got like a liner inside, so
kind of
he
like
lets
a
himself
reusable pull-up.
Yeah, it's like a pull up. And then just a cute little bamboo baby blanket sleeping bed. Oh, he about to fall out, love.
Let's do that again.
Okay. Baby blanket, cute little bamboo mattress. I mean, like sleeping bag type thing that we can use for him when he gets a little older. So, you know, few things, but lots left for anybody if y'all are interested.
Alright, y'all. Well, the day is coming to a close. I'm making one more stop before the day's end.
Alright.
Cold out here.
I want to leave Baltimore. It's too cold.
Oh, that's a pretty little sky right there.
Oh, pretty. Open the trunk.
So y'all, for our last stop, it was too dark. You know, sun was going down. It's too dark to really get footage, but just went to, you know, Family Garden and grabbed some herbs that are still, you know, producing, even though it's December and it's 34 degrees out right now. It's cold. Wind chills making it feel like 14. But we got some mint here, some spearmint. We actually make our own toothpaste out of spearmint, and we infuse it into coconut oil. We've been using that, and it's been amazing. We got some rosemary, some parsley, and some oregano. Just keep our kitchen stocked with seasonings and medicines, and yeah, we like to throw some of these in the broth, you know, our bone broths. And but yeah, we like to use what's, you know, producing, you know, in season, and producing from our local environment. So there you go.
All right.
What a day.
What a day. So, 5 spots, all Locavore connections, got stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff, got a whole pile of stuff to deal with. But for now, we just want to close this off.
Just punch me in the
He
face,
just wants you in the face. It's fine.
and I'm not gonna hit back.
Just want to close off and saying, yeah, if you're feeling so inspired, check in with the resources you have locally. Nurture the resilience of your local community, the strength of your local community. There's so many more resources in Baltimore that we have barely touched, but soon we will be developing a whole new network in a whole new place, and that will be even more interesting to see. So for now, we just wanted to experience a few more things that we have here before moving on to our next. And thank you for coming along on the ride.
Yeah, and we're making these connections not only for our own convenience and resourcefulness, but to show y'all, you know, that it's possible. That you know, that it's really important to, you know, and you know, we're not even close to sourcing everything that we own, all of our food, you know, from our local environment, but you know, it's baby steps.
Yeah.
You know,
The effort.
and every step is worthwhile. Every step, you know, it matters. And so don't think that any effort is too small. All right, y'all. So took you on this journey, you know, and you got to see some of our relations. We're doing this for all our relations.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace. Thanks for watching.
Peace.